Beautiful England again. Nice summer green things to wake up to. You know we love to wake up to a greenery like this. Literally greenery, mould, blankets, dirty thongs, dirty boxes, you name it, it's here. Even syringes, but obviously I ain't getting that on camera. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. Hope you're having a marvellous day. And mind the dead trim, yo. I cut my own hair, by the way, yeah. And like now I can see myself on a side view on the camera. That is a dead trim. Apologies for the really terrible haircut. Happy Easter. Oh yes, Casarote, how are you doing? I forgot it was Easter today. I totally forgot. I really forgot. I wondered why everything's all like chilled. People are having barbecues and everything. But how's things, Casarote? That's not what you think it is, by the way. Although I don't know. Metrics Binks, yes, big up to Metrics Binks. How you doing as well? Hope you bless. I'm keeping an eye on my signal. We should be good to walk down here. Can't see my signal bar, so I'm looking at this to check the signal. It's a sunny day though. I've only been up like roughly about 20 minutes. I just got up and thought, you know what, I need to get out. I've been feeling poorly for the last 2 days. I've been poorly. I think I've had food poisoning again. That's why I didn't stream the other day. I was just sick all day, like head spinning around. I thought, damn, I couldn't even smoke a zoot the other day. Where today I'm feeling okay, but I still feel like shit. I'm good, handsome, just looking after a sick family member. Oh, bless up. For real. Good person, Casarote. And I'm kind of, I'm not 100% today, but I thought I need some fresh air. Sometimes you've got to get fresh air to make you feel a bit better, I don't know. But yesterday, I don't know what was going on, and the day before. It feels like I haven't streamed in a while, let's put it that way. But all the best to your family member as well, Casarote. It looks nice in the sun. You need to eat better, dude. Yeah, true. No, I need to be careful what I eat. Sometimes, yeah, it can come across really healthy, but then it's all about the hygiene, like what went behind the scenes making my food. I just hope like it's cooked in a cool place where they haven't handled raw chicken. Like that's all it takes for that takeaway dude to touch something raw, then wrap your sandwich up, eating salmonella. Wonder what happened here. Oh, I thought that was something else then. There's all sorts of nasty bird flus going around. That does feel like food poisoning. You know what it is? It probably is that, because like I say, like when I'm in public, innit, like sometimes I don't think. Like for example, I'm gonna touch this button right now to get over the road. I'm not saying, yeah, that some nasty guy has probably had shit on his hands or he's had something nasty on his hands. Then I go to town without thinking, grab some food and then munch it. Then I'm technically eating somebody's fecal. Now that just sounds nasty, but like that's how hygiene works, innit? Like sometimes you can wash your hands, but sometimes that's not good enough, yeah, because you're gonna touch something like about half an hour later. I hope you'll feel much better. I do. I feel a bit on the sweats today. Cold sweats, you know, when your body's shivering and your body's fully sweaty. But I thought, you know what? I need to go for a walk and actually sweat it all out. Because when your body sweats, when you're ill, yeah, it's getting all the bad shit out of you, innit? Which country is this, bro? England, brother. UK, West Yorkshire. It's a bit chaos at times, yeah, but everywhere's chaos, as it says on the wall over here. Chaos. Always wash your hands before touching food or anything. Yeah, for real. Sometimes I think that in the day thinking, damn, I probably scratched my arms and scratched my eyeball, or possibly if I've picked my nose and I'm touching something like, touching a dirty bench or something, then I've practically got whatever I've touched inside my nose. So yeah, I do need to think sometimes. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's for real. Like, England's kind of changing. I'm seeing people fornicate in the street. I never used to see that. Like, generally, you could be walking down the road and somebody could just be taking a shit on the street like it's normal, and it's like, yo, what the hell? I never used to see stuff like that growing up. And the litter's getting really bad. Like the fly tipping, like England, like I don't know. Bradford was known for a nice place. We had an odd fly tipping, but like the estates are fully rammed up with dirt and everything. Like, I don't know. It's really mad. Weather is good though. Yeah, it's kicking, live and kicking for real. Andorma Gaming. Geeky, I don't understand that. Sorry, mate. I don't speak Indian. Sorry, my bad. Where are you? Yes, Europe. You're correct. Making a coffee, yeah. But bless up, enjoy the coffee. I've just had my Red Bull about 5 minutes ago. I thought I got up at like 11:30 and walked straight out the door. I went to go get a Red Bull, and I think it's kicking in now. Happy Easter, mate. Oh yeah, sorry guys, happy Easter. I didn't even, like, Kazaroti said it about 5 minutes ago. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it was Easter. But yeah, happy Easter. Hope everybody's having a nice, lovely Easter eggs. Visit China next. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Well, before I need to travel, I need to buy a passport at some point. I really don't know how to do that, but I do have a passport that's expired, but it expired in back in the day. It's a very, very old passport what I've got. So I don't know if I can renew it because it's that old, yeah. I look nothing like the picture. Got long hair on my passport picture. Looking like a mini Jesus or something. I don't know, with curly hair. If Jesus had curls, apart from the beard. No, I didn't have no beard then, so. Well, I don't have a beard now, but I can grow a beard. You could get me to America, yeah? Without a passport. I'll blend in with the immigrants anyway, because I kind of look like an immigrant. Only a bit. Like a little drop of immigrant, like. So I'll blend in. Well, to be honest, anybody can be an immigrant. Like, if an Englishman swims the ocean to go to France or whatever, which is very unlikely, then he's classed as an immigrant. We all migrants, yeah, for real. In a way, we actually are. All our ancestors definitely came from somewhere else, went to a different country, so that's actually correct. Anakino, bless up, bro. Get all your identification together, even if it's expired. Fill up a new form, renew your passport, send an old passport in the same info. That's your passport is in the UK system database. Oh, so I'll have to do that, won't I? Yeah, I definitely will. I ended up sorting my ID. I didn't have no ID for ages as well, and I was sick of going into the shops getting, you know, in the UK, they ID you for a Red Bull. And I was getting sick of like sometimes we walking in the shop and somebody asking me for ID for a Red Bull, and I'm thinking I'm 30 years old, and about 5 years ago you didn't even have to use ID to get a Red Bull, and which I kind of can understand because you don't want like maybe the younger generation just drinking loads of energy drink, because our generation did that and a lot of people had heart attacks for drinking too many energy drinks. Like I knew a guy back in the day. Do you remember Monster energy drinks? You could get a pack of 4, couldn't you? The guy'd buy 2 crates of them and drink the full lot in one day. So he'd drink like eight Monster energy drinks in one day, and I'm like, yo, no wonder. And then yeah, when he's older, he's got something on his heart now because he drank too much energy drinks. I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, yeah, but like when I looked at this guy, yeah, what I used to chill with, he used to sit playing games all day. Big fella as well, but it's besides the point. Ruwal Amin, yes, hi, how you doing, brother? Where are you from? England, bro. UK, West Yorkshire. Great Britain, apparently. Why do we call it Great Britain? Why? It's so great. It'll cost you about 150 to 200 to renew it. So yeah, to be honest, that's cheaper than I thought. I thought it would have cost like £500 or something. I think that's what stopped me from getting a passport, thinking somebody told me it's cost like £500. And I'm like, yo, I just may as well live without no ID, until I came across that citizen's ID, which I got for it was £30, yeah, I paid £30 for some ID. Which I think I've already lost. No, I think it's in my house sometimes, like somewhere. I like had it once. But then it helps me do all my like YouTube things, because YouTube needed photo ID these days. Like back in the day I could verify it through my bank, my ID. Like that's how I verified my other YouTube channel. And I thought, damn, I'm gonna have to get it, like, so this YouTube channel can like earn, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's probably the only reason why I ended up getting ID. I thought, damn, I can't be like doing this. The Don, yes, big ups, bro. England reminds me of Germany. Yeah, it's probably over there. Do you know that where I've just walked through, Aquino? It's called Little Germany. Where are you heading to? I thought that said I'm going to be beheaded for some reason then. I thought there's no Vikings. But Azri, I'm heading into the town centre right now. Going to catch some sun. But it is kind of chilly. It looks really sunny, yeah, but it's got a cold breeze. You know when the sun's out in, like, properly out in the UK? Everybody's in the shorts, usually. Is the same Europe? Yes, yes it is. And how you doing, Don? What you saying, bro? Bro, I've just got a new phone, but now your picture looks fuzzy. It's because my phone isn't that good. It's probably this phone, like I say. I remember I used to live stream on this phone, but the battery's not. The battery keeps dying. Like even right now, I charged it to 100%, and even on standby mode, the battery's draining. There's something wrong with the battery. It's a chocolate minty biscuit. Oh, I think I've had them in clubs. Nah, not for me. You may as well just dab a little bit of toothpaste in the chocolate, in my opinion, but then a lot of people do love mint chocolate, which I really don't know, like, why. Mate, was my other account blocked? I have no idea. I don't think I blocked you. But if people do block you in the chat, just never take it personal, because I don't know. I just think that's just a random chat person in the chat. Like, people do that. A lot of us block each other, I guess. But as far as I'm aware, I've not blocked you. 720p. I think vertical streams only go to that, don't they? You can't get like a 4K vertical stream. Yeah, Little Germany. How long did it take you to start earning from YouTube, and what is the process? Damn, I nearly walked into a lamppost. Well, I didn't even plan getting. I didn't even think about even earning from this channel. In all fairness, I never thought. You know what? I just do this for just to talk to people around the world, and then it took me like 2 months. I've had the channel for donkeys, yeah, but I didn't ever do live streams or anything. I think this channel was like my side channel. I always thought I'm gonna do something else at one point, and then I discovered live streaming. So I put a lot of effort into live streaming. Well, sometimes. Ambler, good man. Oh, bless up. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, bro? Nothing much, to be honest. Let's go see what's popping. Sunday, Easter Sunday, innit? So I can imagine town being very dead, because I can't imagine anything being open because it's Easter. Is Mo's open? I need a drink of water. Oh no, it's not even open. I needed a bottle of water. In fact, I've got a bottle of water in my bag. Love being blocked over an opinion. Well, I ain't blocked nobody, but if like mods do block you, or like just say somebody in the chat that you usually see in the chat blocks you, I just wouldn't take it personally, because yeah, I don't know, the internet moves like that, innit? It's not like a place where people will be like, hey, let's be all lovey-dovey. Which I realise that them flowers for me. No, I'm joking. She smelled like I could smell something very nice, but overly too much of whatever she sprayed deodorant. But then what do I know? I probably smell like onions right now. My back camera's dodgy, it's not focusing for some reason. Love, right, I've not blocked you because if I did, would have unblocked you 2 minutes later. Yeah, for real. Kazaroti always gives people a chance. I had one guy before, yeah. Actually, one of the guys that came in, I actually knew the guy personally. And he's coming to the chat screaming, oh, you've blocked me, this and that. Like, we get people all the time, they'll be like crying. I think I blocked him on Instagram because I didn't want him to take it personal, but he tried to add me on Instagram. But he were moving a bit booky in the chat, like, always talking about prison. And like, when he first came onto the scene, he was threatening people in my chat. Like, I was thinking, nah, YouTube don't work like that, mate. So I like blocked him, and it's coming to the chat. I think that's why he was originally angry with me. I don't want to mention his name, but you probably know who it was. It was a guy that I actually knew personally. I went to school with him, but yeah, it's been all right. He started acting funny in the chat. He still comes in now and again, which I do respect him, because he said sorry and all that. But yeah, that was the reason why I blocked him, just because he was moving mad in my chat. We killing loneliness here worldwide. For real. Bless up, bro. Bro, the picture was a lot better on the other phone. Yeah, because it was 5G in it. This is 5G and this one is 4G. So I can imagine the quality being very bad. Now I realise, I used to love Android phones. I'm streaming on an Android right now. I used to really love Android, but I realised if you really want a good stream, go with iPhone if you want like your streams to look good. Battery banks for the win. You can get a few charges out of a decent one. Yeah, I need to look into one of them ones. I've got charger banks, yeah, but they only charge my phone like 10%. So I've got like 3 of them, and each one of them charges it 10%, and they're all different. I think I've been scammed, because they all claim to have 4-hour charger, up to 4-hour charge, and when you charge them, they don't. Joseph, if anybody blocked it be here, you do know that YouTube itself will block you if you go around talking shit on people's lives. Yeah, for real. If he was blocked, I wouldn't be able to see his comment either. We wouldn't even be able to see anything he's putting in the chat if he was blocked. Maybe it was timed out at one point, but By the way, if you haven't ever done aught wrong and you've been timed out before, sometimes I've timed people out by mistake. Just like we'll be trying to time somebody else out, and the chat rate will be a bit faster than usual, and we ended up timing wrong people out. Bro, Chinese phones have good battery life. I need to get a Chinese phone then, though. To be honest, this Samsung what I've got is very shit. It's one of them EO5s or E5s. No, A5. It's a very budget phone. It's like one of them phones, if I drop this one share, it's game over. It feels really plasticky and cheap. I don't really know how to describe it. It looks better on the box. Ambler, we adults, we don't tread each other. Yeah, for real. Mark Richardson, yes bro, how are you doing? How's Birmingham? What's the league saying as well? I know Rick's from a stoner chat stream during COVID. Oh, you went about Rick's? Big up to Rick's Mace if he's here. I don't know if he's here, but big ups if you are. We've had a few people in here that actually know Rick's, innit? He's a streamer as well, so maybe you've come across, like, I think, yo, it's definitely a small world. When you cuss, YouTube will automatically block you for 24 hours, so you had 3 chances with YouTube. Has absolutely nothing to do with us mods. Oh yeah, if that happens, if you like, yeah, if you're doing curse words in the chat, you will eventually be detected by the YouTube automatic system, and they will block you. Or they block you from certain channels, maybe. Ambler, we adults, we don't. Oh, my bad. I know Rick's. Is it hot there? Yeah, it is kind of warm. Apparently it's only 12 degrees, but well, in England that's classed as summer. How much did you pay for the Samsung, bro? It was only cost £100, 100 quid. So it was too good to be true. Very too good to be true, like. It claims to have a 50 megapixel camera, which is a lie. And yeah, it's not great. Doing a video, like, if I went to the video settings, I think YouTube is helping the frames out a bit, but it's like 10 frames per second. Like, see like this man running right now, he just looked like a big blur if I had it on the camera. Champion promoted, yes. Big up on the promotion, bro. Samsung dude's on a flip phone. I'm getting motion sickness. Dude, chill with the camera movement. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's this camera. When I look through, I don't really look through the camera much. I read the comment, but when I'm walking, I have to look away from the screen for that reason. I remember you went here last time I joined your stream. Tazuka, bless up, bro. Well, if you ever come to this place, you know, like, you're probably going to know your way around because of me. Anybody that watches the channel regularly, this is going to be your second home. You'll be like, damn, I'm sure I've been here before. You're going to know where everything is, from Moe's to McDonald's. The view on your phone is fine, you're good, it could be worse. Oh, well, that's good, that's good. As long as it's not fully pixelated to the point where you can't see anything. You know, when it's fully blurred. Bro, I think they are good phones. I brought my A05 and got a 16 and it's even worse. Oh. Yeah, this is on the like budget side, especially when I'm streaming. Like, I mean, how many times? Well, only a few times on stream where somebody tries slapping my phone out my hand. It's like, dude, good job it's an iPhone. Like, iPhones can drop for ages, I think. In comparison to other phones, I've dropped iPhones, like, absolutely battered an iPhone. And the back of this is actually cracked. I have a case on here because the back of it's cracked and it still works. The screen's broken, everything, and yeah, it's still letting me do what I need to do. Apart from the unfortunate, the battery is not up to scratch. More should sell Duff beer. It'd make a killing. Yeah, it definitely would. Because they call Moors, maybe if they sold a bit of Simpson themed things in it, it'd bring the shop more alive. Even though it is lively, it's just very expensive. People try to knock your phone out of your hand. Why? Well, sometimes, yeah, I'll just be there in my own zone and somebody will walk up to me, they'll start saying load of shit and they'll be like, hey, you're streaming, yeah? You better not be recording. And it's like, dude, don't come into my personal space and tell me what I can and can't do. That's how it goes down. Once it was a crack, well, it was between a man and a woman, basically. I didn't know if it was a man or a woman, but then I eventually realised it's a woman, so I can't really do anything. She slapped my foot like, well, she tried to slap my phone out of my hand, yeah? And you know, every time I see her as well, she tries to act nice, but she said some sick things what she did to kids. I can't really say anymore. Just go check the stream or go on my YouTube shorts and check out the crocodile addict. It's sham, yeah, because people generally like I think she's a crackhead anyway, yeah. But I've seen people feeding her, good people feeding her, and it's like, if they knew what you said, would they really be feeding you right now? I ain't exposed her, but I feel like it, because she tries to act nice every time she sees me. I think she's seen the video, or somebody's told her about the video, and she's seen the video, and she's like, yeah, what she said she would do to little ones, yeah, was very disgusting. On the YouTube short, it's kind of like, it's not the full video, so if you actually go to one of my live streams, I'll have to pin it on my community section if somebody reminds me, and you can check the full live stream. I was just looking through a window, like looking at clothes, saying to chat, oh, which ones would you rather buy out of these and all that. And then randomly, crackheads come like zombieing over next to me. She had yellow spit froth from her mouth, if you know what I mean. Like, do you know, like you spit, like it's meant to be like white in it, for example, but all the froth was all yellow, and I were like, hey, step back. And she was like talking in my face and shit. And yeah, she started to get really aggressive. I was in a good mood that day as well. Where like, any other time I probably would, but I was live streaming as well. So I really didn't want to like conflict it anymore. I didn't want to look bad, but if I was off live stream, yeah, I definitely probably would have like give it the Shawn Michaels treatment, you know, where you just put your back foot to the jaw or something. Something like that. I can't really say what I would have done, but yeah. It was on nice at the moment. Like I thought, she goes to punch me. Like she only slapped my phone out of my hand, but I thought if she physically touches my skin or like makes contact with me, then I get like a bit more personal, if that makes sense. Because I don't think people should really ever get in somebody's personal space. And I did nothing wrong either, but she's known for that. She's always got black eyes, so I think, damn, if she's walking, if she always has black eyes, yeah, that means she's been punched a lot. What did somebody leave? Should we see what somebody's left? Fuck is even in that? Has anybody lost something from Card Factory? I don't know what the hell it was, but just thought we'd be nosy. But I think it was glasses cases. You can snap a cigarette. Yes, you can. Foaming from the mouth. Yeah, like, you know, like, for example, if we talk, like, sometimes your mouth might get a bit spitty. Well, mine does sometimes, yeah. But her spit was all yellow, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, it was yellowy, no, it was yellowy green. And I could smell her breath as well, like, yeah, breath, I couldn't even really describe the smell. But you know when someone is that close and they're getting angry with you, but you're outside, you shouldn't really be able to smell somebody's breath. It's not like we was in an enclosed area. So I can't imagine speaking to somebody like that inside. Like, but I don't know. I do have people, like, I've had people like Feder, like people that come on my channel as well on a reg. And I'm thinking, damn, if they ever come across that video of her, like, what she said about what she'd do to kids and what she told. She said, I bet your mother did something to me, like basically accusing my mother of diddling me. And I'm like, yo, this woman is sick in the head. Why would you even say that stuff? And they say people, she was mashed out of her head. And when people are mashed, they usually spit the truth out, if you know what I mean. The truth comes to light. But yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't there to put her to sleep for you. Oh, bless her. Do you know what it is? In the UK, some people aren't even worth it. Like the amount of times, yeah, I've got into a fight with somebody and they've started on me, then I've been the one who's arrested. But then I'm kind of glad that there's a lot of cameras around these days. If you don't have no camera around, yeah, it's word for word, usually. But yeah, she was definitely a horrible woman. Damn, so this was no traffic. Damn, so this is what no traffic looks like. Yeah. Ambler is a good Samsung Galaxy X cover EE like a tank. I'll be honest, I don't really know much about phones. I'm more of a computer guy. I always make sure my computer's all good, but then I have had my PC for like 12 years. No, 9 years I've had my PC. Which is a hell of a long time. I do need to upgrade it though, but when my PC came out, like at first, I got this PC, I got it really cheap. It's an Alienware PC, like Area 51, but at the time when I got it, it was really new. And the guy who I bought it off, yeah, it was some like posh guy. I had to go pick it up from Huddersfield. I went all the way to Huddersfield, and yeah, a guy he didn't have no time to use it, and he just said that it's just going to be here, and I managed to get him down from 1,000 to 400. So yeah, I got it for a bargain at the time. Now it's just a pile of wank though, for real. There you go, touching everything. That's how you get germs. It's also how you can accidentally find money. Oh yeah, actually, do you know, one of my third stream, I was walking up that road and found £20 on the floor. I need to get loads of clips. Somebody's already clipped that on TikTok. Somebody clipped it at the time saying streamer finds money walking on stream, and I was thinking it's not really good content, and they had like 50,000 views. I was like, damn, if I posted that myself, I would have never got them views. Crazy. Oh my god, one punch underneath her jaw, she would have been, yeah, for real. Did you know the things that she said as well, Kazarote? Like, I was thinking, damn, has she ever been in trouble for doing something that she shouldn't have been with minors or whatever? Because the way she was coming across, yeah, and when I see her now, she acts really nice and gives me a polite smile, and I'm like, I really don't say out to her, I just walk past her. And I'm thinking, yo, you probably seen that video of you exposing yourself, like the real you. No way on earth, like, if I'm mad at somebody, no way on earth I'm saying loads of curse stuff like that, like to do with minors and shit. But yeah, she openly admitted what she would do to him. Damn, cuz that's a chick, he can't just be one punch. Yeah. That was one of the reasons as well, but then I thought if she scratches me or anything, or like, I don't know, if it started to get a bit more worse, because I was eventually losing my cool, but she eventually turned around. I realised I don't really give people eye contact. I was trying not to, and as soon as I gave her eye contact, yeah, she must have known. She must have seen that I seen red. She probably thought it. And then I seen her a few days later with a black eye. And I'm thinking, you can't make that up. Maybe she started on somebody else and said the same things. Like, I'm glad I'm really cool. In situations like that, I can be really, like, resilient. I can walk away. But when you can't walk away from a situation, sometimes, like, shit goes down. Ambler, it's always the one who defends himself that get arrested. You've joined the club. Yeah, that's what annoys me as well. Many times I've had to protect myself from being the one who's been arrested. Sometimes you could even have proof, like on a camera, and they'll be that lazy, they won't want to look at the camera, they'll just be word for word, we'll just take somebody's word, which is really wrong. Nice computer is best. Yeah, for real, Alienware was a big deal back in the day. I do need to eventually upgrade. Like, there's a few apps that I can't no longer work anymore. Like for my instruments and stuff, I'm thinking, damn, times change really fast. So I'm still on Windows 10. Try anything once, do anything twice, and never admit to doing anything at all. Dude, where does Central C live? Let's go say what's up. Well, he's in London or something, that guy. Probably London, a bit far from Bradford. But in Bradford, we don't have Central C, but you got MC Chippy, bro. Not MC Central C. Or rapper. Rap MC. In Bradford, we call rappers MCs, if that makes sense. 36 KFC, is this bad? Is this bad? Haha, I've been to that court a few times. Oh, this one. Well, it's closed right now, and when I was younger, this used to be a young offenders court. So now adults are going in here, so I was wrong about when I said, oh, this is where all the young offenders go, but I'm wrong. Everybody goes here now. And there's a Crown Court behind there for more serious offences, I think. When people say they'll do something, yeah, to a child or you believe them, be careful. Yeah, for real. Like, if for somebody to say something that sick, yeah, openly, I don't know. I know she was mashed out of her head, but they say the truth comes out when people are mashed. They will say what's on their mind or what they've done. And I like, that's what I thought, yo, this woman's absolutely sick in her head. Like, what's wrong with her to even say something like that? I know what they like. Do you know if I ever see her again or like ever tell her, and I bet she'll say something happened to her when she was younger. But that's still no excuse to say that. Like, I don't care. No excuse. And for what she said that she did to other people, I was thinking, yo, I'm glad like I'm live streaming and I'm glad that I uploaded the clip for when people like are walking around the city centre with the young'uns and that, just to be aware of her. She comes across like a nice person, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when she's sober, she comes across really nice. And I'm thinking, nah, there's a dark side to that woman. When people tell me, oh, she's really nice, I think, nah, there's really, like, she acts nice because she's good at acting nice, but when the drugs kick in, mate, she's letting everybody know what she really thinks. But I've called her, well, I've said to a few people before, and they've said they were even shocked. They're like, damn, she's normally really nice and stuff and polite. So yeah, I hope they do see that video, the people that actually do think she's a nice person, because she's really not. And I have no, to be honest, yeah, it sounds bad, yeah, but I have zero sympathy for her. If I seen somebody lay her out right now on the road or whatever, I'd laugh. And that's not me, by the way. She shouldn't have said what she said. Just because at least the more sickos we get out of the world, the better, in my opinion. That's one less sicko. And that sounds really, I don't even really want to sound really mean, because I feel bad actually saying that, but it's what she said. Anybody that says stuff like that, yeah, I think the same thing, if that makes sense. But I can't really repeat what she said, because I don't want it to come out of my mouth, if that makes sense, while I'm streaming. MC who? MC Chippy. There's a guy called MC Chippy from Bradford, and MC 4B as well. Basically the rappers. I told Ambler he needs strong spray. Right, no, I wondered where that car appeared then. I felt like he was speeding up. I thought, he's probably thought, not another one of them dickhead streamers, let me go speed up and try and knock him over. Have you seen the focus on this camera? It's so terrible. When it tries to focus on something, it blurs out. But yeah, and Aquino, I told Ambler he needs a good strong pepper spray, perhaps one used for grizzly bears. To be honest, I think around here, well, you know, you can get, there's one of them that's illegal and one of them that's legal. So I wouldn't know which one to get. But yeah, especially when little crackheads come next to me like that, it's just like, yo, to save me getting into a fight with one of them, just spray him in the eyes. Easy as 1, 2, 3 and just walk off. In Albania, we have MC Shakiri. Is he good? We have a few Albanian, I don't know the names, but there's a few Albanian MCs from Bradford, you know. Well, Albanian backgrounds where the ancestors Albanian. But they do a lot of drill. I don't like drill. It's not my kind of vibe. I like grime though. Grime's kind of similar to drill, but Grime's more about MC battle. They'll start dissing each other, but not in like a psychopathic. They don't talk about graves and stuff. They basically diss each other and send shots to them, basically. So it's not. It's more like I don't know. It's not as dark as drill, if I want to put it in that way. The House of Rasta, best self-defense, right? I'd say Aquino. No, Anakino. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Drunk words speak sober thoughts. Yeah, exactly. That's 100% true. Only how I know that, yeah, because come on, you know when you have a drink with people, like even people in real life, they have a drink and they start like setting about you and the true thoughts come out of what they were thinking when they were sober. And only when the demon beer kicks in, they're letting you know what they think of you in real life. And it's like, yo, you weren't saying that the other day, he was my friend. But now that you're drunk, you're just going to have a little bargee with yourself, mate. I don't mind going out, like for example, if I go out to a bar, I'm a lemonade guy. I'll get some Coca-Cola. Oh, they haven't even got, that's just getting worse. Oh, eventually that's going to fall through, but how deep is it underneath there? Well, it's not that deep down, but still. Break an ankle. Good day, love. Yes, sir. Cannabis NJ, how you doing? Bless up. How did you learn to get your channel popping? Just trial and error. Yeah, just be myself, and I only realize, for example, I've done other things before on this channel, but just didn't really do it. But I realise people like the live streams for some reason. YouTube seems to promote my live streams for some reason. But that's good because I'm getting to interact with people around the world. But yeah, definitely trial and error, bro. Like just something where, is it going to work or is it not going to work? And I didn't even do it for like a big fan base. I just thought, you know what? Even if like 5 or 3 people come into the chat, we can interact. But yeah, it's just actually worked. It's done better than what I thought it would do. I mean, my main channel where I do music, I was thinking, damn, that took me like since 2017 to get to like 10k subscribers. And where this channel, eventually it's gonna take over my main channel, I think. So hopefully I can do less work in a computer room and yeah, enjoy the outdoors more. Hopefully. When people act crazy at me, I act 10 times crazier and scare the religion out of them. Just give them the energy, but notch your level energy up a bit more. And they'll be like, damn, I wish I didn't mess with this person now. Haha, I just say I'm a Scientologist people usually run. In sheep clothing, what do you mean? AKA, yes, beer spray, I'd carry it if I was Ambler. Or if it's beer spray, they'll probably end up drinking it round here. Or they'll open the mouth. They'll read the bottle and think, oh, what's this guy spraying me with? I'll just open my mouth and get some beer spray. It is wild, yeah, but it's more like unexpected. Everything can be all cool and like nice and positive. Then you just walk around the wrong corner and then see the odd idiot. I've met a lot of more idiots in my life growing up, but like, they still do get the odd psychopath. Grandma would laugh at her, then my grandma would cuss her out. I know the only Blackpool's rappers. Who's from, well, name some, I probably heard of them. Yo, where does the royal family stay? Are you close? Well, sometimes people think this is the building, but it's not. Or they either think it's Big Ben. Damn it, it's so blurry. Let me just turn my camera on. You see this building here? Let me just do this. This one right here. They usually think it's Big Ben. But yeah, the royal family, yeah, somewhere in London. Even I'm not, I know like it's Buckingham Palace, whatever it's called, but even I'm not 100% where they are. Which, I don't know. Do you know, in Bradford, they never really taught us about the Queen and the royal family. In other places, they tell you about other things. Like in Leeds, my mate said he learnt about the royal family, where we learnt about religions, respect over religions, this and that, if that makes sense, rather than the royal family. I like techno. You like techno, yeah? Oh, 1 minute. Blackout Crew, you probably heard of them, innit? Put a donk on it and that. Are they from Blackpool, Blackout Crew? My grandma is more of a gangster than Snoop Dogg. That's funny, Kazarote. Big up to Kazarote's and grandma, for real. My grandma would whoop Snoop Dogg's butt. We're going to have loads of people's nans pulling up to Snoop Dogg, offering him out now, won't we? She carries an AK-47. Our grandmas would cuss us and tell us about her days of walking in 6 feet of snow to school. Yeah, actually, that's actually true. The older generation, back before transport was an actual a common thing, people would generally have to walk hours in the morning to get to work, then hours on the way back. That's probably why, like, some of the older generation, you see some of them, they're in the like 90-year-olds still walking around, and they'll say, back in my days, we used to walk all the time. Do you know country Czech Republic? Yeah, Petr Cech, for real, played for Arsenal, innit? He was from Czech Republic, innit? I assume, no, he was, yeah, played for Czech Republic. I swear the school was up the street, but whatever. Ambler there probably would inhale the beer spray. Yeah, they definitely would. They'd open their mouth directly, inhale that. If anything, would we be giving them a free buzz? We'll be giving them a free high. But as long as it like gets them away, that's the thing what we want. We want the spray to keep them away. What's up, Zuzok? Why racks higher? Yes, how you doing, bro? Big up to Wyrack. Am I saying your name, man? No, isn't it? Why Razk? Big up to you, bro. Is that Big Ben? No, no, no. This is Centenary Square. Oh, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's actually got a real name. I'm trying to find the name on the building, but does anybody know what the building's called? I've lived here all my life and I always forget straight away. I went illegally to the courtroom. There's a vid on my channel. Oh, did you go to the UK? Oh, in the courtroom in Bradford, bro. Somebody tried to smash it. See, is this smashed yet? No, it isn't. In fact, that stopped charging. Anyway, my phone doesn't need charge. I'm still on 85%. We all good. 50 minutes in, yeah, and we're still on 85%. What's going on? I just wish my other phone had this battery capability, but unfortunately it doesn't. When I first seen you, someone kept begging you to be blocked. I said to myself, I'm going to block aka he's funny. Oh, I'm not going to block aka he's funny. Who is the guy then? I see your Shiktar. No wonder you're... Sorry, I probably read that mumbly jumbly, didn't I? My reading's atrocious. I'm learning more ready things on YouTube than I ever did at school anyway. Town Hall, yeah, that's what it's called. Town Hall, big up to Robert Price, bro. Hope you're good. Westminster Abbey. Oh my god, was that a payphone, dude? No, this phone's for free, bro. What's a payphone? If you want to ring somebody, yeah. I'm joking, we used to have payphones, but now we've got free phones. How many crackheads are ringing their score on this? I would never trust it. So yeah, you can ring numbers. Should we prank call somebody? I'm joking, I'm joking. If I went on YouTube live, I probably would be able to prank call, but yeah, it's for free. Dial your number, wherever you want to ring. But it's actually good. Do you know why that's in here? Yeah, because how many people get lost? Imagine being lost, yeah? And you think, oh, I can make a free phone call to somebody. So if anything, a lot of places, I think they should do that. I've seen somebody stood at one of them for like 3 hours talking to somebody. But if you need an ambulance to call, oh yeah, free. That's free, bro.
Oh, that's it.
Like in America, what is it? Over in America, 911 innit? Over in the UK, it's 999. You know, in every other country, is it like, what's the number in Spain for emergency? Like 111, 22, I really don't know, 996, 997? Yeah, free. Casarote is actually free, and John Doe, free. There's a few more around there, but they break them all the time anyway. There's only 2 of these left that are working, and in the whole town, there's like 10 of them in the whole town, and yeah, a lot of them are broke. I hope they locked the guy up who did that, man, because I used to stand here, get free Wi-Fi around town, but now there's no free Wi-Fi. It claims here there's a free Wi-Fi zone, but there's not. It's our lad in Bradford. Diet Waffles, bless up, bro. Bless up Aquino as well. So the cops can track all the local dealers and users. I'd use a free public phone. Innit? Guaranteed, because half of them will not have credit. So yeah. So definitely a risky thing, possibly, to even use one of them. That's probably why they've done it. They're probably earning more money off giving them free phone calls, catching the people by seizing all the money. Like how many of them daily will be getting like caught, and then the shit will be getting seized, and I don't know. Some of them have millions as well. They claim they destroy it, even they claim they destroy the money as well, but nah, they don't do that. Well, I don't think anyway. In Germany, it's 112. Oh, so yeah, they're all free. Well, free numbers then, basically, innit? I know some countries have 000 as an emergency call. Well, that's good. Free numbers anybody can remember, innit? When it comes to remembering phone numbers, I knew people what knew, like, speaking of dealers, they'd know the dealer's number off by heart, and it's like, yo, dude, you don't even know how to learn an MC off by heart. How do you remember a dealer's number? And they'll be like, oh, I really don't know, I just remember it. So if your mind's, like, focused and, like, you must be good at remembering things, in a way. But yeah, remembering phone numbers, yeah, is definitely not my brightest talent. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, for real. I've never used one before, ever, but I've seen people use them all the time. Ding dong, ding dong. I'd get arrested for trafficking sheep wool. Just kidding. Plenty of sheep wool in the UK. You know where? No, maybe Wales as well. Wales have loads of sheep apparently. Loads of sheep. Big up to my Welsh though. I don't mean it in that other way where people assume something else. But I read something that the Welsh population of sheep's like is a lot more than England, which I won't think. I don't know if that's true. Let me know. I remember my mum having to use a calling card to use on a phone to call Europe. Also, she actually, like I don't know, is that just, for example, we can't ring somebody from America on a mobile, can we? We'd need international calls. But yeah, back in the day, I assume it was more harder to ring somebody abroad, innit? Unless you rang them on MSN. But then if you lived in that time, yeah, the connections weren't even that great. Hey, sheep wool is so warm. Yeah, it definitely is. Running after pigeons. Bless up the dog. What is even in there? Oh, I think he's a plasterer. Must take his dog. Oh damn, I can't be. All free. These are a few. There's a paying box over here, but I don't think they even bother with them anymore. Like you do see them around in certain places, the ones where you have to pay. But what would you rather do? Have this option or the other option? The free option. Oh no, they finally fixed it. Or have they? No, I don't think they have. Let me just see. I'll tell you now if they have. No, they haven't. But yeah, this is the one where you pay for it. And there was somebody going around opening all of them and taking the money out of them. Well, yeah, this is like... Kazarote, is this the card thing what you're on about? They put like the card in there or something. Does it even still turn on? Oh, it still works. So is the UK dying to get Harry and Meghan back? Oh, they're like the royal family people, aren't they? I've no idea, to be honest. What do they even do? Like, I know, like, is a some kind of prince, but what do they do? What do they bring to the table? But yeah, I don't really know much about them, bro. I'll be honest. Before cell phones were made, everyone knew every important number they needed to know. I'm lucky to even remember five numbers. When it gets to like over 5 numbers, my mind's mumble jumble. But then you would have got them brainiacs where they knew like 20 numbers in the head. They had a phone book in the head. I can imagine a lot of them came to be successful actors. Maybe a lot of them. It's like you've got a good memory to remember lines. Well, get your t-shirts out, because that's what I'm going to do right now. I remember my childhood house number and my number and that's it. That will at least, in a way, you still got a good memory. Megan the gold digger and Harry the frozen todger, how embarrassing are they to their families? I've heard about them a lot, yeah, but I never knew what they brought to the table of life. Oh, Loud Lazy, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Everybody sub. Oh, big up for your positive comments, brother. Dude, how did carrier pigeons work? That'd be kind of cool to have pigeons that send messages. What they would do, yeah, they would get a pigeon. They'd get it on like some kind of wire or something, like to train it. As far as I'm aware, they'd get it on a wire, have it in the air, and just like, I don't think they knew exactly where to go, but if you taught them what direction and what place to fly to, and trained them, you could send a message between you and your friend. You just put like I think it like on a little string or something around its body, and then yeah, you'd fly your pigeon to wherever you want it to go, or wherever you've trained it to go, and yeah, it'd deliver your message, old school text message, innit? Imagine that, yeah. You just see a pigeon flying back on, someone's having an argument with somebody, and the pigeon's just flying back and forth all day. Poor pigeon. Visit Westgate of Kergate, swarm of crackers. Oh, yeah, I know where you're on about. Next to Pound Bakery, innit? They used to all be outside there, but they've been moved recently. At some point, there was arresting people that was on the benches, so that kind of scared them up. But they're still slowly coming back. I've seen a lot of new ones around lately. AKA crows are smarter. You can teach them to grab cash and bring it back. Imagine that. Yeah, I don't know. Just for example, could you even get arrested if a crow brought you some money back? Just say you didn't know, yeah, and your crow just ran. You get a crow that's trained, and it just keeps bringing your money back. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell somebody? Or are you keeping that a secret? Don't forget to double tap the screen for thumbs up. Oh, bless up, Robert. Appreciate it, bro. No, the card had a 16-digit number on it. You had to scratch off to use. Reminds me, do you know, back in the day, do you know, electric? How we used to have electric tokens around here, and that used to be like on a little piece of paper, and you'd like put it into your meter, and it'd give you electric. And now we've got wireless. You just top up your electric from the shop, and it'll automatically come on these days. Crows, then it'd be cool to have crows, lol. Yeah, for real. We've got crows in England, well, everywhere has crows, but Yeah, you see him like attacking pigeons and shit. Good at getting worms as well. Have any worms in your garden, mate? In the summer? I thought they'd teach you about the royal family at school in England. They do in certain places, but they never taught us. But in different parts of the UK, they do. I don't know what I'd learn from it anyway. I mean, the royal family's on his money, so I think that's the only thing we need to know, I think. Hell no, that would shit me up, that. I just heard a big noise behind me, forgetting that it's that water fountain. In US, they made it illegal to own a crow or an eagle. Oh, for that reason. So back in the days, yeah, they would have been like, animals are smarter than what you think, innit? So for them to have to ban an animal from having it as a pet, that's probably the reason. They're probably thinking, damn, if we have these legal, people are going to be training. I'm surprised, like, people that can't get a job round here for certain reasons, for not having a visa, I'm surprised they don't train a crow. Or some Romanian guy learn it to pickpocket people. Oh, you'd feel violated though. Imagine you're just chilling there, yeah, and you see a freaking crow go just say, you just see it go through your pocket and fly off. I'd laugh. I don't know. If I got robbed, I don't know, by a crow, I'd be angry at the same time, but also it'd probably make me laugh. But then depends how much it robbed. If it took like a tenner off me, I'd be cool with that. Any more than a tenner, it's like, yo, nah, it's violation. Violated by a crow. Really, damn, people keep rats for God's sakes. I can't get a crow, kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, pet rats. My mate once had a pet rat, yeah, and it chewed through a metal cage and got out. So eventually he had to put it in a glass fish tank. Because it generally chewed through the bars. But I still don't get why people would have a pet rat. But then, crazy enough, you can teach them to be like dogs and shit. It's scary. Back in the day, over 30 years ago, it was good money robbing phone boxes. Yeah, I can't imagine many people use them these days. They obviously don't, yeah, because this one got, somebody robbed this about 2 months ago. And there's still a lot of them around town where they're just left open. So that means they just don't care about phone boxes anymore. Unless it's a Doctor Who phone box. The red ones. Right, I'm gonna start walking. See what Easter Sunday is saying. Weatherspoons is open on a Sunday. Should we go see what's open for folks? Because usually everything's closed. Like near me, a lot of shops are closed for some reason. Until Azaroti said happy Easter, and I'm like, oh damn, it's Easter. Old school text messages. Oh yeah, when you had to double tap your number pads and shit. You just had 1 to 9 numbers, and then I don't know. Yeah, texting would have took a lot longer, wouldn't it? I can't imagine somebody trying to use that in this modern day, or somebody who's never sent a text message on an old phone, get him to try use them. Owl from Harry Potter. Yeah, an owl. Can you? I think you can have an owl as a pet, though, can't you? You have to have that like big glove in it because it has claws. It's not like you see in movies where an owl goes on somebody's shoulder. You do that in real life, mate. It's piercing through your skin. Oh, I'm walking the wrong way. I'm supposed to be I need to get up there without my connection like going dodgy. Oh, it's Arsenal versus Ipswich today, innit? I just got the notification. We don't like him. Well, we don't either. Dang it. Give him to Canada. Oh, damn, I'm zooming in for some reason. There we go. The radio station's closed today. BCB is setting up in the... Has BCB building closed or whatever? That we have to get a container. I'd live in a container, me, I swear. You know them metal containers, they actually can do them out as houses and that these days. Definitely a lot cheaper than a house. Oh, I'm trying to scroll my messages down, but it keeps zooming in. There we go. Crows have the inflect of a 7-year-old human being. Buxton, yes, big up, bro, and nothing much, just enjoying this nice sunshine. We've got rain this week though, so I'm gonna make the most of it. I wish I was out in it yesterday. It was pretty nice yesterday, but I was poorly for 2 days, so I missed my main streams. I usually do Friday and Saturday streams, but I was too poorly. Mate, you close to ocean? We actually don't even have any what do you call it, oceans. Well, we know we do have them in England, but not in Bradford. The closest thing we've got to an ocean is that thing over there. Damn. The water feature, what you can see up in the air right there. This is our beach in Bradford. Are you from Scotland? No. Chocolate t-shirt. No. No, well, we can get iron brew though. We still got the iron brew. What do you call a man with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. That's a funny one, for real. Hello, yes, Dean Dwight, how are you doing? Romanians are good at this point. Yeah, for real. He would pull your ears. Selling fake perfumes too. Yeah. You put any of that stuff on your skin? Like, I've had one time I've bought it when I was a kid at college back in the day. Somebody goes, I've got some Boss, Hugo Boss deodorant. I only want £5 for it. I said, is it real? And he said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even know you could get snide, and I sprayed it on my skin. Smelled weird, and it gave me a rash on my skin. That's the only memory I have of fake deodorant. They probably got some pound shop deodorant and poured it in the bottles or something. Hi, hey, yes, Billy, how you doing? Big up, Billy. Definitely he'd take me back and be like, which crow? Water gun. Texting back in the days was called Telegram. The text system, I don't know, it's changed a lot. I wouldn't even be, even when like the modern phone, like when I got my first phone, to be honest, it was, what was it? I'm sure it was like it was a Nokia camera phone. But then I still ended up getting hold of an older phone as well for snakes. Everybody likes snakes for some reason on the old Nokia. That game was a game changer back in the day. Very addictive. Looking at it now, yeah, people think, yo, is that a game? What even is that? You're just going round in a circle with some pixelated square snake. But nah, that was the game back then, for real. I only owned, that's when I first got hold of, what was it, a Nokia 3310, yeah? That's the only reason why I got hold of one for snakes. But like my brothers and like my sisters are a bit older than me, but that were their kind of first phones as well. But I do remember sending a text message on one of them at some point. Cooking, yes, how you doing, Jen? Hope you're blessed. Good morning, my friends, I hope you are all well. Bless up, and yeah, happy Easter. I didn't know it was, everybody happy Easter. I didn't know it was Easter till Kazarota told me earlier. So yeah, happy Easter to everybody. The text would take 2 weeks to arrive. Back in the day, imagine, sometimes I don't know if it was just my MSN or whatever. Do you remember Hotmail? Like back in like 2000. Trying to send yourself a picture or something from a computer to a computer. Sometimes it'd take like 3 days. I commented on your shorts. Oh, bless up. Appreciate it, Billy. Man, what's your day looking like today? At the moment it's a bit blurry, but we'll go for a detour. We'll go for it. Yeah, I'm trying to focus, but this camera's like trash. Anything I'm thinking about just getting my battery replaced on my iPhone, just to go back to my iPhone. So yeah, next month, that is my mission. But then I'm gonna have to get a new back and a new screen. But I think I may as well just do that. Get my phone refurbished. Have you seen the first part of Structure at Norfolk Gardens? No, I actually haven't, bro. I actually haven't, to be honest. You guys got me looking up crow shit now. Lol, whoa, smart. As 7-year-olds is crazy. That's pretty smart. Yeah, for real. The brain's the size of a peanut, and to know what they know is crazy. Hey, do you have Mexican squirrels in England? Not that I know of, bro. We have squirrels, but I didn't know they were Mexican. I'm pretty sure I just heard a young gun call his mum a SLAG. I just overheard of a convo and somebody goes, "You're effing SLAG." Can't say the word, but yeah, some random stuff. And they say, "Oh, real homes and have little panchos." Don't know about that. That's how you can tell they're Mexican squirrels. Oh. Next time I'm going to be looking at a squirrel to see if it's Mexican or... But yeah, we do have we have a lot of them in the UK. It's like one of them common things you see. Especially if you go near the woods or like a forest or something. Look up in a tree. They got their own little towns going on. Little huts and that. I remember the flip phone. Motorola Razr, yeah. Remember that? You couldn't even I'm sure you could only store one song on it, and you couldn't even put a memory card in it. The songs were like 1 megabyte back in the day, and it had like 3 megabytes of memory. You could take like 3 pictures and like a 10-second video. I think at the time it was a bit too ahead of its time because it didn't even have good memory. Ambler, would you be kind enough if you go offline to unblock my main channel? I don't know what your main channel is, mate. Are you sure I've blocked you? Because I don't know. I only remember timing people out, but I don't actually remember. I don't even know how I can actually block people. I only know how to time them out. But my bad if you got blocked. Like I say, sometimes, yeah, like if we've ever timed somebody out, we have actually timed people out by mistake and been like, oh damn, we've timed the wrong person out. So I do know that is a common thing what we do a lot. Because sometimes the chat will be moving and you'll click on something and click on the wrong name. Yo, your Uber driver must be in a hurry. He's like, damn, my next customer's food's gonna get cold. MySpace when the internet was good. Yeah, MySpace was good, for real. I wish they still had it. I've got a MySpace from back in the day. I would love to go check some of my old music, like what I used to make, to see how trash it sounded. I must have been about 10-year-old when I had MySpace, and yeah, I really liked it. Hell yeah, lol. The house. Slang, yeah. That's what I heard some youth say to his mother or whoever was looking after him. I was like, thinking, damn, yo, if I would have said something like that back in the day, backhander for me. I live in Black Forest, Motorola, yes. Motorola Razr. For real. Alright, the wonky car lot, can you see it? Can you see it bent? All the frames bent on it. You know, cars are allowed to park in there apparently. Well, obviously, not apparently, like, that's for a reason. Well, what? How does it get like that? Like, how does a car park just eventually become bent? It's got to be in that one anyway, because there was one in the newspaper a few years ago saying some one at car parks are starting, the frame's starting to wear and tear. But how does that happen? That means they must have had some heavy truck on there what were too heavy, or something like that. Something what was too heavy to be on there. What's a slag? Basically, do you know, how do I put it without trying to sound PG? Do you know, Santa says ho ho ho, but there's a double meaning for ho ho ho. How do I put it? Basically, somebody, a woman that gets around, maybe. But then you can get guys like that move around as well, not just women. But yeah, people, basically, people that just get about, legs open, backs open, legs over, leg in a wing. MP3, yeah, MP3. Like back in the day, yeah. Just to get one song on your Motorola Razr was an effort as well. You could if you voice recorded them, by the way. As like back in the day, yeah, we used to put his voice recorder on next to a speaker. Then sometimes that was the only way to get loads of tunes on your Motorola Razr. Because like one recording it'd be kilobytes, whereas back in the day megabytes was a big deal. Be right back, I need to help my brother with something. I know where he is because I wrote it. Yes, Jen, hope you're blessed. Big up to Jen. My mum would have killed me if I called her that. Yeah, like these days it's like, damn. Some people have no morals towards the families. I can't imagine saying curse words to my mum. I might have said some words when I was a kid, but like as far as saying something like that, nah. Like at one point in his life, he's probably all had an argument with his parent or whatever, but there's certain things you should never say to him in an argument where it crosses the line. Oh, I really need to go for a leak somewhere. I've kind of walked a bit too far away from town, but now I'm needing a leak. Lady of the evening. Oh, bless up Christina White. I knew of MySpace, but never had one. Yeah, it was basically like, if anything, like a different version of Spotify in a way. You'd go in there to go, like listen to music artists, basically. But then Justin Timberlake bought MySpace back in the day, and yeah, then it got closed down. I think he got lazy with the website. He didn't want to put any money into it. But I thought, nah, that's sham. How much does it really cost to keep a website? Or, to be honest, these days it's a lot cheaper, innit? But back then it probably cost like thousands of pounds, maybe even more. Tens of thousands, depending. But yeah, that's back then. It was a different way. Like you could actually sell your music on there. Like, funnily enough, if you was like a famous artist or something. It is kind of like Spotify, but in a whole different way. MySpace was well more exciting. I need MySpace and tagged people. Oh, I had MySpace and tagged page. Social media was a big thing before MySpace. Who remembers Bebo? Nah, I bet if anybody in here has ever had Bebo back in the day, you are a legend. Bebo was yeah, Tagged. I do actually remember Tagged as well. I don't think he ever had Tagged though, but I knew people that had it. But I had Bebo before Facebook. Bebo was a really sad day when that announced that it was closing. Everybody lost all the pictures. One day the website went down and it never came back up. Kaz explained it now. You completely dotted the I ha ha. He risen, happy Easter. Yes. Chad, how you doing, brother? Hope you're good. Lady of the night. What's a lady of the evening? Ha ha. Amber Boma from love from Texas. Yes, big up to my Texas G's. Hope you're blessed. We got another Texan in the building. Big up to my American Dons. This is the strangest place to me in Bradford. Yeah, this is a strange neighbourhood to live. It just looks really weird. Everything just looks too straightforward, if that makes sense. Just, yeah. These are really old buildings as well, by the way. Like a very old neighbourhood. Big up to Noob. Anyone remember LimeWire? MySpace still exists, but it's only for music now. Does it still exist then? Literally, I thought they closed it. Like there was a time when I couldn't get back onto my MySpace for years and years. And I have some funny songs on there. But I'd love to just see what my music was like back when I was 10 years old. To see what it sounded like. But yeah, LimeWire, that was a mega thing. Downloading songs and stuff. Oh, do you know Soulja Boy? Apparently he got famous he got known from LimeWire. Basically, he used to change the name of songs. Like somebody would be searching a song for Beyonce and they'd label it a Beyonce song, but in reality it was somebody else's song, but he'd download something completely different. So we'd be there downloading loads of different files till we actually find the actual song. Or waiting 5 days for a movie to download. A full movie back then was like 500 megabyte, and today we can download. That'll take like 5 seconds to download in this modern day. What does that word curva mean? Curva. I actually don't even know, you know. It sounds Russian to me. Maybe. I'm still trying to find a place to have a leak. I think there's only one area where I can generally have one. Is down one of these side snickets. Yes, and I can use it. People won't even know what I'm saying to them. Bravo, Jen. Jen, you learned your first Albanian word. Oh, is it Albanian? Yeah. What state is this? West Yorkshire, bro. West Yorkshire, England. Well, I'm in a town in West Yorkshire. Let's just say BFD. Nah, I won't have a leak behind there. Who's spotting somebody's kebab? It looks like it's been put through from the inside. And it's got cages there. That's cool. I'm on my way to track you. I hope not. Well, that's why I keep my location very not discreet, just for when people try to track me down. I've only ever had it like 3 or 4 times, but no, I've had it like 5 times. But they was already in town, so they just passed me and be like, yo, Ambler, what's up? Have you been to France, dude, and why does it smell so bad? I actually don't know, I've never been to France, bro. Does it smell bad? I would have thought it'd smell nice. But yeah, I haven't been to France. Nothing personal, just a little content. Oh, bless up, bro. Oh, are you a YouTuber, bro? If you're a YouTuber. But yeah, if we pass by, if you see me, I'll say hi, brother. I didn't mean it in like that way where I'm going to totally blank somebody. I would never do that. But sometimes, yeah, if you're live streaming, you've got to be cautious who you meet. Just like, I don't know. I had a friend that used to live stream just on the outskirts of Bradford. Somebody pulled up on him, tried putting him in a van. Said, don't stream round here, like this and that. But yeah. I ain't really ever heard of something like that before until he told me. And that's why now he only streams in like Halifax. But he does Kick. I used to do Kick, but I deleted it. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna put everything into my YouTube. For me, YouTube, I find it easier to like work around things. It's just straightforward. Stream 1, 2, 3. None of this OBS or third-party apps and that. You can just straight stream from the app. Don't you guys have the train that takes you there in like an hour or 2? Oh yeah, in London. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like an hour. Some kind of bullet train. Like, it's one of them trains what go faster than your average train, basically. I like to snipe streamers I was catching I Show Speed 4 months ago. Well, as long as there's no snipers involved, I'm good, but I know what you mean. Where somebody gets stream sniped, somebody pulls up on stream and yeah. Did you hear that? Hi, you are currently being recorded. Well, never. We are in England. Should they really let me know? But then it does scare robbers away, for real. I feel like I'm in the future. It's a bit futuristic round here. Put that down on the to-do list, and now it smells people visit France but no one ever stays. Oh. Well, to be honest, yeah, my knowledge of France, I always think of Thierry Henry. Every time. But yeah, I maybe go for a croissant, whatever it is. I do like croissants. Croissant like sandwich kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, sometimes, yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they used to, maybe like, it's one of them things where if you go to another place, you're not used to that smell. But like, maybe because people live there, it's just like, for example, have you ever been into someone's house, yeah? And to them it doesn't smell. But to you it smells really awful, but you don't want to say it because you don't really want to be disrespectful. But because they're used to that smell, like, yeah, they can't smell it. Maybe it's something like that. Just because it's a different scenery. But then I've got big nostrils, so maybe that's why. What they're doing with this building. you know why I'm walking around in a circle right now? I'm trying to find one of the safest places to urinate. Because I'm bursting. Because it's Sunday, that public toilet ain't even open. Well, Easter Sunday, a lot of things be closed. Right, you know what? Tell me, I'm generally gonna have a leak somewhere in a sec. This building's abandoned anyway, nobody in this building. So I assume I'm all good to have a urinate in this drain over here. A public drain. I don't want to urinate on some random wall. I am trying to find a drain where my urine goes, wherever all the sewers goes. Henry or Henri is gold, but France itself, oh, take it or leave. Are you from where the Jack the Ripper stuff happened? Yeah, yeah, we are. No, Yorkshire Ripper. But then also Jack the Ripper, he was in London. But we also did have a Ripper around here, unfortunately. Very, very sick guy. Right, one sec, guys, one sec. I just need to go to this public toilet. Having a piss, man. Fucking weirdo. Right, we're done. Somebody stopped and stared at me. Some dude in a car. I don't know if he was staring at me, but he stopped, yeah. And then I looked away from him, then he beeped. But maybe that's just me overthinking. Maybe visit on Bridge Wells. Somebody, you want about Sunbridge Wells? Down the road, down here. Oh, wait, I've done a vlog in there before, and if I go in the sun, if I go underground, yeah, it will disconnect on my stream. Especially with 4G. Remember what it was like with 5G? But yeah, 4G is not great, and even when I was on 5G, even then it's not. I think it's Bradford or the network what I'm on. I've tried like 5 different networks and I have the same issue. So I generally think it's Bradford as a whole, like the internet's not the greatest around here. Like, because obviously I live right BD1. Definitely a shit connection, unless you're on actual real Wi-Fi. It's raining, yes, it's raining. I did squirt my water on it, half my water bottle. Like I was pissing in the drain though. One of the most like, somebody already had a piss there before me anyway, so I don't think it would have harmed. I wouldn't ever piss where a public building, like if I need to go urinate, I won't like I've got respect like that. I'll do it where something's closed down. That's why I was looking for an abandoned building, but I can have a leak on where nobody goes in. Like, cause if you've got to go, you've got to go in it. Like, sometimes you just can't even hold it in. It's either that or just by holding it in, yeah, you'll just make your bladder weaker when you're older. That's why they say never hold your piss for too long, because your bladder will get weaker and more frequent trips to the toilet, I guess. Are you going AK? Oh, bless up AK John. John Doe, bless up, brother. And appreciate you coming back for real. Want to see some candy? The candy store. I'd walk in here, but before the guys like, oh no filming in here. I wanted to show a few months ago, no, probably about 4 months ago, I tried to go in there, and yeah, the guys like, don't record in here, you're gonna have to delete the footage. I'm like, I can't, mate, I'm live streaming, trying to promote your business for you. But I was thinking there must be something going on in there or something that I didn't want everybody to see. I never went in to buy a drink or anything ever since. I used to go in, like, usually do go in there, like, well, did. But I thought, yo, if you can't promote a man's business. I went in, no, I went outside a few days before and there was a woman working there. She was like kind of cool with it, and I went in the day after to go to show people again, because the stream was very low quality, like it was reconnecting, disconnecting. I thought we finally had a decent connection, and the guy what was working there was a proper idiot. I would have been more respectful if it's like, oh bro, I don't want you filming here. But he's like, don't effing filming here. What the F you doing? It's like, whoa, Jesus Christ. The weather can affect Wi-Fi, a little breeze can affect it. Yeah, that's true. Mainly in rainy weather, that's when the connection's like 10 times worse. In fact, do you know what it is? I don't know if I should walk down there, because when I walk down there, it usually disconnects. I need to go back to the sunny place. In the US, it's legal to pee in public if you have to carry a medical card that states that you have kidney issues or bladder issues, which prevents you from holding it long. Oh, that, yeah, I suppose that kind of makes sense, because I don't know, it's more like if you've got to go, you don't want to damage your insides, do you? If you need to go, you need to go. I don't know about the other thing though. I definitely wouldn't do the other thing in public, just for certain reasons. I wouldn't even do that in a public toilet, the other thing, if you know what I'm saying. I had best candies in Broadway. I never had the problem recording in public places. To be honest, I've rarely had them issues. Like, I just really, like, very rare where somebody said, why are you filming or this and that. But in certain places, for example, they get really offended if you start pulling out your camera. Social media is a good way to get your business out there sometimes. Just say somebody's streaming your thing. You're either hiding you're either getting a really good response because they really want people to come to their business, or you're getting a really bad response because they don't want people to see the products for some reason. Because a lot of them sell expired products as well, by the way. There's a lot of places where you'll get out-of-date things thrown at you, especially ordering, like, you're shopping online. If you order your shopping online, I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, but you order from Asda online or Iceland, the bread goes out of date the day after. They give you all the stuff that's ready to expire. That's why I prefer actually going into the store physically. Then we're not going to get fobbed off with something that we can't even have for longer than 2 days. But yeah, Iceland are really bad for that actually. They're the worst place for giving you bread where you're thinking, oh, it's all good. Or they'll give you it on day of expiry. You'll go to munch it a day after and it'll taste a bit stale, and you'll go look at the day and thinking, wait a minute, I only bought this yesterday. But it happens practically every time. Raz Q, where do you usually film, bro? In Broadway, they can be funny. They have been funny with me, but I've seen a few other people that I've tried to stream in there. But I think it's because they go on with like streaming like a tripod hanging from the chest and selfie sticks. Like they make themselves stand really out. If you make yourself stand out in a crowd, and everybody will just look at you, that's why I don't ever get anything fancy. People say get a drone to put on my chest or like a camera, but like I don't want to stand out by looking like RoboCop or like a Terminator or something. Food's expensive enough. Yeah, it is, for real. We live in an expensive time. Only Charlie Beach got problems. Oh yeah, because he does a lot of political stuff. He talks, you know why he's got problems? I've seen some of his videos myself. And he talks about politics too much. The stuff that where it's going to divide people, where on here, I never talk about politics. Like, I don't even do anything remotely similar to him, if that makes sense. It's more like, we show people the town, for example. We show people the real life of Bradford without censoring a lot of things. Sometimes you have to censor it for like guideline reasons, but yeah. I know like three YouTubers from Bradford. My mate's one of them. That Just Jar guy, I've met him once. He's actually a sound guy, and yeah, Bradford awareness guy. But it's more like they show you the reality. They don't actually go looking for trouble on camera. Sometimes trouble comes to them just for naturally streaming. Where that Charlie guy is, go up to somebody and start calling them cracky and stuff. But he knows that's going to get a reaction. But yeah, I respect him for like, he's getting the views and like that's his kind of content, I guess. So he just rolls with it, I guess. Where I wouldn't want to be like constantly walking on the street and before having a politic, for like talking about politics, somebody will just run up on you, and yeah, it never ends well in that kind of compartment. I'd return their shit and demand fresh bread or credit the money back in your account or get store credit back. I didn't think of that, but to be honest, sometimes I don't bring items as well. Or like they'll substitute an item, that's what like really annoys me. When they give you something else, they really should give you your full money back, like, hey, we don't have this item. Because what about if you didn't like the substitute item? Can we walk through here? I don't think, nah. I'm sure we just came out of here. Oh no, my connection is dropping. I'm just more curious to see if these doors open. Because if I walk in here, my internet's going to disconnect. Yep, it's closed. What part of England are you? Bradford. How far are you from London? I think like 4-hour drive or something, maybe longer. Maybe, I don't know, maybe on a train 4 hours, I don't know. I could be wrong. No, actually, I'm sure it took me 6 hours once to get to London when it was back in the day. Sure, we set off at like 9 o'clock in the morning and got there like for 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it might actually be 6 hours. But then it depends on traffic as well. I'm on opposite side of Broadway. You're vlogging, yeah? Are you YouTubing, bro? Well, if we pass, I'll say hi for real. Substituting an item is a thing with them jackass. Yeah, for real. It's like, what about if you didn't even want that item? Like, for example, you might order some ice cream They won't have ice cream, so why don't we just replace it with yogurt? It's not the same thing. But yeah, I think that actually happened to me as well not long ago. They substituted it for yogurts instead of ice cream. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even really eat yogurts. Yeah, it is. I always put no substitute. I don't think we have an option. Well, the app what I order from, like if you don't get an item, they just substitute it, or like they'll just, yeah, you can ask for your money or something back. If they don't bring your item, like if you've got an item missing, you can report the item that wasn't in the bag and they'll give you a refund like that. Which like 99% of the time, that happens all the time. Kind of annoying. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. God bless. I'm praying for you and everyone there. God bless. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Hope you're good, Ellen. Just over 200 miles, 4 hours drive. Yeah, so yeah, it's not really, it's not as far as you think. So on a train, what about on a train, Robert? Could we get there faster on a train? But then we know trains have to stop, don't they, for like 20 minutes now and again. So would it just be the same? I don't know. Sometimes on a train, it's like when it gets to the next station, look, like you're waiting there for like 20 minutes sometimes. Yo, the heat is heaving now. I think I'm just going to be the only person in my t-shirt in a sec because I definitely need to get in the t-shirt. I'm going to go over here though. It's only 2 o'clock in the... It's only because it's Easter I'm stoned. I didn't smoke my zoot last night. So I thought, you know what, nice sunshine today. I didn't even really need to blaze. I was that poorly the other day. I was thinking, damn. I already feel high from whatever the hell I've got, but not a good high. People in your stores are a bit different than they are in America. Things aren't allowed to stay on the shelves with expiration days. It gets thrown away. Oh yeah, over here, Jen. Yeah, do you know what some boss man do? They don't want to throw that away. They're thinking, oh, you know what? They don't even care if it's meat. They'll try to sell you it. Which is wrong in a way because, yeah, always look at your dates. I will say that if anybody comes to England, yeah, always check your expiration dates and when it expires. Because, yeah, it happens to me at least once a week where I'm taking something back to a shop. And then sometimes it's annoying when you have to argue for your money back. Like, dude, you sold me an expired item. And they will try argue with you because they don't want to give you any money back, but within law, they have to give you it back. Like, if we reported them, probably not what would even happen. They'd probably do like some kind of they'll say, oh, we'll jot it down and we'll look into the situation, and then they'll never get back into it. Thrown, oh my god. Oh, imagine that. For example, they should give it to like, if food's expiring on the day, yeah, they should like, I don't know, give it to some food banks or like people that cook it all up in one day. That's what I'd do anyway. I'd feel like I'm wasting food. Like if I owned a business, that's 100% I'd do that. I'd make sure people are eating. I think, why should I throw it away? I'd feel like I've lost it, but some people are that sham, they're that rich, so they don't care. But I'm not a wasteful guy ever. Right before something expires, not all supermarkets will donate the food to pantries also. Oh, that's good. That's good. So some supermarkets are thinking, you know what, we're not wasting our money by just throwing it away, we'll give it to people in need. But round here, they throw their expired things. That's why you see people, you know, bin raiders and stuff. It's a big thing in Bradford where they'll just be like rooting through your bins and like I don't know. They're getting the food that gets thrown out on the night and they get proper smart and stuff. I noticed that supermarkets like Walmart don't do that. It's the smaller markets that do it. God bless them for doing so. Virginia Beach is big on food donations. Oh, are you the guy from the stream? Are you? It's happening. You good?
How about
Yeah, man. What are you saying? You chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where are you from?
I come from Poland.
Oh, Poland. Oh, big up.
I'm doing the great content illegally to the courtroom.
Oh yeah, well, big up your channel. Big up your channel if you want, bro. So what, subscribe.
Why ask you?
Oh, so yeah.
Question.
Subscribe
And like, please.
Ah, big ups, bro. How are you finding the weather lately? Then
Sorry.
you been enjoying the weather lately?
Oh, completely doing everything, bro.
What?
Actually, I'm trying my best to start my channel at the moment. My last video got 1,000 views.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, keep doing that. Like, do similar stuff.
I got one. I
Do
will
you-
show you at the moment. I got
Well,
one.
bless up, bro. Appreciate it.
And with some patriotic music. For the Bradford.
Oh shit, my bad. What is it?
And the courtroom. I was entered illegally. Oops.
Here we go now.
Completely illegally.
history.
5,000
Hold your
£5,000
head up, 'cause
fine.
this is what
Can you
we
imagine?
sing
I was
in the
avoiding.
room.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
me home
The consular, the chef,
to the
went through and
place.
he doesn't notice he's sitting on the fire chair.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, is that inside that building then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's great, bro.
So this is a video. If anybody has ever wondered what's inside that building, go over to my G's channel for real.
Together.
I got a lot of shots.
Here we go now, making history. Hold your head up, 'cause this is what we sing.
I don't know if it's illegal to sit here, but the doors were open.
To the place I
That's so fun, you know?
Yeah,
belong
cool,
to the valley.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. So yeah, go if you actually want to see what's in the building. I'd definitely go over to the channel.
I'm like a ghost. I know how to hide. Alright, I'm going my way now.
I go now. Yeah, you too, bro. For
Yeah.
real. Especially if you're like recording and stuff. Sometimes people get funny, but you probably know it.
Yeah.
I very rarely happens, but certain places get funny, don't they?
I will keep following you, yeah?
But yeah, top man, brother. Nice to meet you as well.
See you next time.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Yeah, big up to him as well. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, right before something right. Where did I get to? Jenny's is 100% correct. Yeah, I forgot that they do that. They give it to places for those less fortunate, but still those people will take it, I guess, because they're hungry. I noticed that supermarkets like Walmart don't do that. It's the smaller markets that do that. God bless them for doing so. Yeah, for real. Because that means, yeah, they know, what's point throwing it when it can just be put to good use, for real. You've got to be really selfish to like throw like food. Is that Wyrask? Yeah. He's got a video where he's inside that building. So like, I don't really know. I've seen odd clips, but I haven't ever actually watched the full video of what's inside it. So it's like a room where all the government people sit round in a circle and talk and stuff. There are loads of places the homeless get food. They struggle on weekends though. Oh, I get you. So basically, yeah, a lot of things are closed on a weekend, like food banks probably. Which I do feel like maybe they should use ahead, eat as much as they can eat right there, yeah, and yeah, just use ahead and like maybe save some for the weekend. Or stand outside Greg's. I know like a lot of people, the ones that ask for cash, they definitely want it for something else, but some people generally, if they walk up to you and they ask you for food or like, can you get me something to eat? If I've got money, sometimes I will. But yeah, I never give them cash ever. Right, I'm trying to... I might have to disconnect my Bluetooth for some reason. Do you know, because I'm used to iPhone, like, I've been using my Android for a few days, now I'm being an alien to my iPhone. I don't know how to... I don't even know what I need. Oh, yeah, Bluetooth. That's what we need, Bluetooth. I really like how iPhone's more straightforward in all fairness. Polaroid P1, are we connected or what? But then if I turn my Bluetooth off, yeah, I won't be able to... I don't know. I need to forget the device. I'm trying to connect my speaker. I'm trying to bring the vibes alive. They give it to places less fortunate, but still those people will take it. Oh, my bad. I think I've missed a bit of the chat. My bad. I'm here. Oh, bless up to Wyrask. Sorry. If I'm saying you're pronouncing your name wrong, I will get it right. I used to pronounce people's name wrong a lot, and then eventually it clicks in my brain. I would have thought he wrote the song. Thanks for correcting me, Jen. Oh, I wasn't correcting, I was just mentioning it was a John Denver song. I'm a huge music lover. My hubby and I do music trivia all the time with each other. Oh, that's good. When people chase clicks and views, it can affect your mental health. I feel sad for the younger generation. What this world is doing to them, my soul cries for them. Oh, I get what you mean, like stupid things for views, like just being very stupid. Like I'd never do anything like there's some things where I know I can get views from, but I just choose not to. Like I could just I don't know. There's some things what get loads of views, but what offend a lot of people, which I see in my everyday life. But for them reasons, I just don't. Like, right? Is this even on? Right, there we go. Oh no, it keeps fastly connecting to this. I can't win. Maybe I need to reset it, but I need a pin. Okay, Bluetooth disconnect. There we go. Oh, we've done it. We're connected. Now that wasn't even straightforward. I'm trying to connect my speaker, but because it was connected to this phone, and I'm trying to connect it to that, it was just moving mad. Agreed, yeah, for real. John Denver song is a Bradford City chant. We have taken it to our heart and made it our own. Oh, I didn't know that, to be honest. I don't even know. Was it that song what was on that video a minute ago, maybe? I'm probably just tripping out. It's you who's important, not the click and views. My eyes are leaking, maybe it's too sensitive. Yeah, for real. Like, some people, like, they end their own lives over stuff. Like, they'll do a stunt or something, or they'll go in a desert trying to survive. They try to be like them, what do you call it? We've seen them survival people where they go out in a desert and they don't know that there's a camera crew behind them. And some people generally have lost their own life trying to reenact certain things, and it's like, they should look into it, like, even though it looks like they're in a desert, not drinking or eating, when that camera stops rolling to another scene, they're getting hydrated and everything. They're just doing it for the camera, if that makes sense. But it's sad because some documentaries paint a picture that they're actually surviving like that, but in reality they're not, because they've got a camera crew behind them with all the things they need. The Bear Grylls guy as well, he always had a camera behind him, if anybody didn't know. Like sometimes they'll be walking, it's like they're on their own, but you got to think who's behind the camera with them, who's there. People don't think like, oh, they're alone out there, they're in a desert, but they're not alone because there's a camera crew behind them every time. Alright guys, I gotta go, take care, easy, have a great evening, bye y'all. Oh, bless up Jen. And mad respect as always, for real. I live in UK 22 years, I got a British passport and legally working by the way. Oh, that's good. Nah, for real bro. I wish I could bring everyone who is under the age of 34 back into the 1980s and how beautiful life was before the internet. Yeah, more activities, you see that on the videos, yeah, people, if I look at like old videos from like back in the 80s and like even the 90s kinda, like people communicated more, and when you played games, all your friends was in the same room while you're playing with each other, communicating. These days when you're playing games, your friends online in their house and their other friends are in another house. It's not really the same as communicating with people. '90s was great, worst years was starts. Oh, in 2020, yeah, I get what you mean. Always indoor most. Oh, you always inside, bro? I used to be like that, kind of just inside all the time, but due to the work what I did, and I always used to miss the outdoors, but now I can't get enough of it. I love being outside. I realise that I've been, like, for example, I've had 2 flus this year, or like colds, and I never used to get flus or colds, but now I know why, because I wasn't really outdoor a lot. But that's the only thing you've got to just make sure you're staying hydrated, not touching any germs. Right, I'm trying to I need to put music on that I can't get copyrighted from, so I'm gonna have to just go with my mix. You know what else I need to do?
Sale is now on at Benson's for beds. 25% off everything when you spend £750 or more. Must end Tuesday. So now you can have the perfect night's sleep.
Because the shops are closed,
perfect
man.
price.
I'm just gonna have to worry you.
Perfect.
Right. Need some grime. I need some uplifting stuff. Where's the grime at? Right, sorry, I'm looking into space. I'm looking at another screen. Probably looks like I'm spaced out, but I'm trying to multi. I've got a bogey on my nose again. Oh shit, sorry, let me turn my camera on. You don't want to see me pick my nose, innit? There we go, the bogey's gone, sorry. Bit of a booger guy, aren't I? Right, we need some summer vibes. I can smell chicken, very nice chicken. Smelling really nice. I think somebody in one of these buildings are cooking something very nice. peace. Oh, bless up. 90s was great. The sun is a murder today. Oh, do you think it is really warm, isn't it? It wasn't as warm when I came out earlier, but it seems to be getting a lot warmer now. Yes, big up to Mary. Bless up. You can lose fingers. I'm good, you. Oh, bless up. Big up to Mary. I may need to go find a shop for another drink, but then I should be cool. I should be cool. Did I bring my bank card? I don't think I brought my bank card, did I? What an idiot. No, I didn't. Damn. Oh, that's why. I'm gonna go for a walk in a minute. I'm just having a little 5-minute chill. Go catch some more sun. Even each side out, I'll have to walk on the opposite side next. Not always, but most online indoor. Where is everyone from? Well, I'm from England, and we have all sorts of people around here, don't we? We have my American G's, or damn, what the hell am I even doing? That's why. I think my bag material is affecting the it keeps fast forwarding it for some reason. Germany. Big up to Germany, for real. I'm looking for a sunnier spot. Right, I don't want to look like I'm walking with a boombox. I'm going to turn it down a bit.
Guys, listen up. You want to hear this. I was watching the Martin Lewis show the other
The hell am I even watching?
I saw an ad that really caught my attention. It was from my claim group, and he said if he owed him £4,000.
Could you not? Stupid advertisement. Sorry, I don't mean it's that stupid because ads do help people, but I don't like them kind of advertisements saying that you could be owed £400. Are you sure? Cash converter is open. I actually don't even know, bro. Let me know if it is. Oh, Subway's open. Subway's open. Mo's is closed. And yeah, Broadway's closed. And our bus is even running today. Surprisingly, I ain't seen a bus. But then buses don't come down here anymore, do they? So that's why. Oh, it's crazy to think that buses used to come through this part before it got turned into a path. I keep forgetting. Southampton. No, Bradford, bro. BFD. Oh, I'm really enjoying the weather right now. I did not expect it to be this warm. Now, in fact, I'll go over here. Nah, you know what? I'll go this way. I can't make my mind up sometimes. Oh, I can see a bus in the distance. The buses are running. But I ain't seen many of them. Easter service. I really want this part of Bradford to open. You want to see this? I'm gonna love chilling out. To be honest, I think it's gonna be really overcrowded when everything gets fully open. I think it's just going to be really hectic. According to the statistics, we could be really overpopulated in the summer. But then, that was just something I seen on Facebook. Can't believe everything I see on social media till I actually see it. Do you like football? Yes. Aye, what's the score right now? I don't think it's kicked off yet. It may not actually, no, it hasn't kicked off. I want Arsenal to win Ipswich later. I'm burning. Wait till the actual summer kicks in, damn. I'm still seeing people in coats and shit. I don't think some people have like, they'll be taking the coats off like soon anyway. Because it's starting to warm up. Although we do have a nice breeze. Oi mate, have you had your beans on toast? No, I haven't. I had a pizza this morning. Not. We don't all love beans on toast. But to be honest, so it is a national favourite. 99% of us love beans on toast. You're burning, White Rask. You're burning, bro. You near Alhambra, yeah? Alhambra's right there. You know what'll be good for content when that Bradford Live opens? Blimey windy. We need a Spud Bros in Bradford. We had a Spud van about a month ago in this park over there, yeah, and he was giving out free Spuds for the day. So when well, we definitely can't go up there today. We fully disconnected. My bad, peeps. My bad. Are we back? As soon as I know somebody will be like, hey dude, we're here, then I know that we're back. Are we back? Maybe. Joey Farr, we back? Yes, bless up, bro. Well, I thought because my battery might be low, because I've been using hotspot as well, which doesn't kind of help the situation, but I'm gonna catch some more of this one anyway. I can't wait for the real summer. I think, you know what I've got in plan? I might do a stream where I just buy a cheap barbecue and have a barbecue somewhere and just have a munch. Have a loner barbecue, why not? Cook up some burgers. Nah, you know what it is? I want to make some barbecue kebabs. I don't know how to make them, but I had a barbecue kebab last week and I don't know, char grilled or whatever the hell it was really nice. You wrapped up? Nah, we t-shirt, bro. I think if I got any more wrapped up now, yeah, I'd be hella too warm. Smell onions and not the ones what you cook. So it definitely is a warm day. As soon as the onion smell starts to hit you, mad. Am I still buffering? We're still buffering. Right. Yeah, I think my data's fully gone. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna go home and get my my router SIM card and put it in my phone. I'm currently connected to Ladbroke's Wi-Fi, so I found out that's what it was. It was my connection. Oh, it's happening to you again, innit?
I told you. I was looking after you.
Oh yeah, my connection. I think my I need to go put my other SIM card in. My data's gone, so I'm currently connected to this Ladbroke's.
Do you think the cash converter is open? I need a power bank.
To be honest, I don't even know. Have you tried
Yeah, I went over there, but it's later.
I need power bank, yeah?
Yeah.
Off when you're out and about, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm the same. I generally need to get. I've got one at home, but it generally gives like 5% charge.
Seriously?
It's one of them cheap ones.
I need to go to the cash converter to learn how to.
Well, yeah, maybe it's open. If not, there's a cash generator there.
Yes.
Try
I know.
phone shops as well. They might sell them. Say, you know, like a phone shop.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, take it easy, lad. You're back. I think I have to kind of stay in this zone a bit for the connection reason. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, people, yeah, I'm gonna go put my SIM card in what I've got at home and see if that helps me out. But yeah, my bad, people. But everybody have a blessed day. Happy Easter to you and your families as well. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back for real. I need to enjoy the rest of the sunny day, don't I? If anything, it's really only 1:30 in the afternoon because the clocks went forward. If I want to put it in that kind of perspective. But yeah, we'll be back. But yeah, big up Robert, big up Wyras. Hope you get your power bank. He's not back yet. Oh, we're back. But Kazarote, take it easy as well. And Anakino, everybody, mad respect.